goddamn campaign is languishing. We need a shot in the arm. You hear me, boys? In a goddamn arm. Election held tomorrow, that sumbitch Stokes would win it in a walk.
Well, he's the reform candidate, Daddy.
Yeah?
Well, people like that reform. And maybe we should get us some.
Oh, reform you, you soft-headed sumbitch. How are you gonna run reform on with a damn incumbent?
Well, ain't you gonna press the flesh, Pappy? Do a little politicking?
I'll press your flesh, you with sumbitch. You don't tell your pappy how to cut the electorate. We ain't one at a time in here. We're mass communicating.
22-minute podcast. 22-minute podcast. Don't wanna take up much of your time. Just gonna read some headlines and stuff.
Welcome to the 22-minute podcast. My name is Wes Severson. See what I did there? Whoa! Oh, and then I went over modulated. Okay, today is Friday, February 28th. Man, another Friday. You know, it's cool that it's the last one that we record, because it also does feel like cool. Yeah? We're at the end of it.
We made it.
Yeah.
We're at the end of the week.
And it's only been like 2 hours, but whatever. Anyway, hey, I want to play some Civ, okay? But also, ironically, coincidentally, we opened with some John Turturro. What I was just reminded of as I was doing... I'm sorry, I'm here with Mike Finley and James Fast.
Hey,
I
guys.
apologize.
Congratulations. We made it.
Yeah. Boom. I mean, you already heard both of them, but they deserve an introduction. Okay. No, but... so Severance Season 2 has been going on. And I just wanted to wait until I could really, like, spend a good day, like, watching a bunch of them. And now they're on, like, episode 6. So,
Yeah.
So it's either this evening... or both tomorrow, you know, so I'm not sure. But I'm very excited.
So you haven't watched any of Season 2 yet?
0.
Nice.
Yeah. But I'm about to watch everything that's available. Yeah. Probably tonight, let's be honest.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to watch some Civ right here, or I'm playing some Civ. And, yeah, I got back into Civ. It's not good. It's not good. Hopefully it's just one of those things where, like, I play it for, like, a week and then I'm done, which is generally what happens.
Do you just, like, conquer stuff?
Dude. I'm not going to go
okay,
into
good.
it. I can't. Because it would take about 20 minutes for me to just truly get the joy.
We'd only have a minute and a half for everything else.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, there's time. No, so
you're telling me there's time.
What got me back into it, though, is like, you know, I wish I was... I would like to play Rocket League with James, just because that's the only way I really enjoy playing games anymore.
Car soccer?
Yeah, car
Steep
soccer.
learning curve.
It's whatever, dude. I'm a striker.
Dude, it is.
Anyway, I'm joking. I'm just saying I want to be able to play with somebody. And so Fitz is playing Civilization. I'm not playing with him yet, but like we're going to. And so then I got back into it. It's I was like, I better dust this off, you know, get my Civ skills back up.
Got the latest Mario Party game. Pretty sick.
Y'all do love, dude. That's a great party game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just obviously, but y'all love that shit.
Yeah.
Man. Fusion Frenzy, remember that? It was on Xbox. It was like an Xbox version of Mario Party. It actually had
vaguely, I think. Yeah.
I actually kind of preferred the mechanics of that.
Yeah.
It just moved a little bit smoother. Well, because that's the thing. Nintendo has those mechanics on purpose.
Right.
Like, that's a whole part of the Mario world. Is the way that the characters jump and move and hang time and all that shit. So, I mean, honestly, that's a very interesting way of like looking at game theory or whatever.
Oh, sure.
Like, how you do, you know, how the limits of the game control the way that the game is played. Anywho, I took a whole class because I had to. I actually could have taken a different class, but it was the one that was available. And I was trying to get that degree in 3 years, not 4. And I did.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thanks. It cost me a little less money because I didn't take out one more year of loans. That was kind of the goal.
Yeah.
I was like, this is probably going to save me $14,000.
Christ on the cross, you nailed it, bud.
Yeah, if I do that. Anyway, no one's here about that. Today's February 28th. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch Severance. The last thing I want to say about John Turturro, other than, you know, happy birthday, of course. How old is he turning? 68. He's fantastic in everyththing he's in. I'm glad he got paid.
Everything.
In Transformers, whatever. Good for him.
Yeah.
Miller's Crossing, Rounders.
Oh, dude, all of the Coen Brothers movies. He's Barton Fink. If you haven't seen Barton,
Fink.
dude, Barton Fink is
Secret
so
Window.
good.
Did you see Secret Window?
I love
Secret Window.
Yeah. I don't know if that movie's good, but he is great.
Yeah.
Like, if you told me now that John Turturro could play such a menacing man, I'd be like, I don't know. And then you see it.
Yo,
like,
he was in
fuck.
that Michael Mann movie that someone was.
Oh,
What was it? Where they're like printing money.
yeah, it was it's one of his earlier movies. Yeah.
Willem Dafoe is like
Yeah,
the fucking
What?
bad guy.
I'm blanking. Yeah. But I know
Sounds
what
like
you're
a great
talking
fucking cast.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna remember. I know that, but I can see his face in it. And have
I'll
you
get back
seen
to you.
Miller's Crossing?
No.
You should watch Miller's Crossing.
Okay.
Because he is perfect in it.
Yeah.
And I hate him. You know.
Yeah.
He's just a great smarmy. Yeah, he's great. He's great. I don't want to ruin anything because you know, that's back when the Coen brothers had a lot of twists.
Oh, really?
Not a lot, but just major twists.
Okay.
You know. But yeah, he's great and everything. The last thing I wanted to say though was, you know, honestly, one of the best depictions of like a very kind of like innocent romance.
Yeah.
That I've seen depicted on screen in a long time.
Yeah.
Is John Turturro and Christopher Walken,
No joke.
and it's just so engaging.
Yeah, it really
and
is.
charming. And
Yeah.
I that's why I'm really looking forward. One reason I'm very much looking forward to season 2 is because like that's one of the more compelling parts of the story. Like I don't know who writes Severance, but it's probably a fucking team of people. But that's one of the more prominent. Like
What's his fucking face directs it? And I think he
Ben
is.
Stiller, yeah. I don't think he writes it.
Okay.
I don't think he does. Not that he wouldn't have the ability to
Sure.
change something or say, hey, I want this, write the scene for me, this is what I want.
Right.
Because a lot of times that's kind of all it takes, I guess. But no, that and then listen, Last of Us to me, the show is a little overrated, but that episode is not overrated.
Yeah.
The Nick Offerman, not Nick Offerman, right?
It is Nick Offerman, yeah.
I almost feel like that's someone else. But anyway, just those have been like the two most compelling like depictions of romance I've seen in years, and I don't understand why. Like, you know, why are they two gay scenes or romances? Like, I just haven't seen it depicted. Someone tell me an actual good romance in the past 7 years, like a heterosexual stereotypical romance movie.
Did you see Anyone But You?
No, what is that?
It's a rom-com with Sydney Sweeney and...
fucking
no?
shit.
Okay.
God.
No? I think they had a pretty good
Oh
romance.
yeah, I saw some of it. I saw
Listen,
some of that.
I love rom-coms.
That's kind of my point. Is that these heterosexual movies are all about sex, all about that.
You got two sexy people, it works.
But maybe that's what sells. I understand, but then I guess like what doesn't sell is like dudes going after each other's dicks aggressively. So the way that those stories are told are more nuanced and actually about emotions. Is that what is happening? You know what I mean? I'm saying, give me what's a good heterosexual romance movie that has those nuances that isn't just about like sexual fulfillment or something. You know,
This is a little past the time, but on this day in 1992,
Yeah.
Memoirs of an Invisible Man comes out, directed by John Carpenter,
that was not.
starring Chevy Chase and Daryl
transition?
Hannah, and they have a great...
Oh, you're right. In that movie, they
Yeah,
do.
they do.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I really
Mike.
like that movie, too.
No, it is
And
good.
I love
It's
that
a-
it's John Carpenter.
It's a very underrated movie. Yeah, because you're right. It has these very intimate moments, and it takes time with. I mean, not just like the internal moments with Chevy Chase, but yeah, with Daryl Hannah as well.
Real
Anyway.
quick, I just wanted to say that that movie I was talking about was not a Michael Mann movie, but it
Oh.
did have John Turturro in it. To Live and Die in L.A.
Yeah.
Also William Peterson, who worked with Michael Mann, so I thought it was Michael Mann.
For a second there, I was like, "Wait, was that Michael Mann?" But I also couldn't remember the movie, so I just didn't want to even pretend.
Still
like
checks
I knew.
all those boxes.
Kind of a cool movie. 1985 is, whatever.
I've heard it's
John Turturro's in it.
I've heard mixed reviews, but honestly, if I'm watching a movie like that from the 80s or something, I'm probably watching it, for Willem Dafoe, for John Turturro.
Right.
So I'm really looking at those performances as and enjoying those and whatever schlocky, this is an 80s movie. I don't care. That's fine. Of the time, I love it. All right. I was watching Django Unchained last night, just kind of in the background, whatever. And I just love that it opens with like such a, man, that shot looks like it's from the 1970s. It's just like rocky desert, whatever. And
Right, like a deer hunter shot or...
yes, very much so.
Yeah.
You know what? Deer hunter shots had a little more movement in them. It wasn't.
did.
It wasn't like still.
But it's because they were on the trail, they were trying to make you a part of the deer hunt.
Well, and William, who's that? Is that William Friedrich or whatever? I don't remember who directed that, but that guy is known for that kind of shit. So I mean, those sprawling kind of shots. I love the way that they introduce Vietnam in that. I think it's immediately like a helicopter shot of the river and them in the cage, you know. So yeah, but yes, like I think Quentin Tarantino was referencing actually probably like a '60s Western kind of.
I'm sure.
You know, but it just looked so perfectly like that, and I just like, again, choices, style. Anyway, what am I rambling about? I apologize. Oh wow, look at this. On this day in 1997, Hard 8 is released. So we're talking about directors and Hard 8. Have you seen Hard 8, James?
Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's the first Paul Thomas Anderson.
It's the only Paul Thomas Anderson movie I haven't seen.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It is really, really good. It is a smaller story, but it's still told very, very well, directed very, very well. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes, I have seen it.
John C. Reilly. What's that guy's name? What's that guy's name?
I'll tell you.
He's in a bunch of shit too, and I love him. And this is the best thing he's in. He's amazing.
Oh, yeah?
in it. Yeah, he's the star.
Philip Baker Hall.
Yeah, Philip Baker Hall. He's great, man. I mean, honestly, love seeing.
Yeah, this movie was really good. John C. Reilly's like a down on his luck guy, and he like fronts him and watches what he's gonna do, and then he's like, "All right, I'll teach you, kid."
Yeah,
And,
like a way of just like a little loophole and I'm sure this was real at some point of like a loophole in a casino process of like certain types of bets and then like some sort of exchange something or another too. Like I don't remember, but yeah, and it just. I mean, it creates. Yeah, I love the kind of arc that John C. Reilly characters have, where it does go from desperation to comfortable arrogance to that being challenged to back to desperation, but in love.
Yeah,
you know, whatever.
And love interest and
Gwyneth Paltrow, but Philip Baker Hall being the. You know, I like those characters now.
Philip Seymour Hoffman also in it.
Oh, really? Oh, I forgot. You know what? I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I could.
We do need to. Like, I love this movie.
You know, it is really good, and I get why people were like, give this director money. Yeah. Anywho, I think that's all.
And I like how he makes it. PTA kind of makes the setting very cold in almost every frame. Like you're just kind of like uncomfortably not cozy.
Yeah. You know, I mean, because honestly, like. It is interesting seeing Vegas filmed as like this glitz and glamour kind of place, but the reality is neon lights and blue light, and it's really a very sterile.
Right. So he does a really good job of making it look like a ghost town.
Yeah.
Like no one's there because they're not there for you.
Right. Well, because that's the thing is, and it also shows that these are the regulars. You know, you're looking at the regulars, and there's no one else there. Yeah.
That's cool.
No, it
kind of makes everyone look like a tourist.
Yes,
except for the cast.
Which whenever we were in Vegas and it was pandemic, I mean, that was the feeling.
Yeah,
you know, it was like anyone who was sitting around, which I don't remember seeing. I don't think we were ever in a casino floor that had more than like 12 people. Not you know, maybe even including the people working there sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, like it was a very interesting feeling talking to I remember talking to we quickly talked to like someone who worked at the casino where they were all wearing like Vegas Knights, you know, jerseys and shit. Because cool, I can wear the night stuff instead of like a fucking schmuck or what are those called?
Yeah.
Schmucks. Anyway, yeah. But that's what it felt like. It very much felt like a moment from Hard 8 of like, yeah, I'm just looking for like who are the degenerates because they're around the corner somewhere,
right?
You know, because they're the only ones here and we're visiting, kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, you should watch it. It's obviously a great movie.
I'll throw it on the list.
Let's see. What do we got on this day in 2007? So 10 years later, culture was so affected by Paul Thomas Anderson and his film. I mean, There Will Be Blood was coming out this year.
Oh, that's right.
And yeah, Hawthorne Heights. You know, just also took that and they decided to release their second studio album. This had to be the one not with Ohio Is for Lovers.
That is correct.
Okay. I've never heard another song.
Well, this one, Saying Sorry. Saying goodbye this time. Same old story. Saying goodbye makes me feel like saying sorry.
That sounds like maybe I was walking in the mall.
Yeah. Oh, no, for sure. Like the Hot Topic. It was definitely playing.
Right. I mean, but that might have been like the last time I was in a Hot Topic. So.
Hey, do you guys have any Nirvana shirts?
Oh, you do? Just checking. I don't know. I don't need one.
No.
I was just making sure you still
Where are your
did it.
bracelets?
How do you get a job there?
Probably just know the creepy manager.
Yeah, I was going
and
to say,
be
you have to be like 38 with the fucking...
cleavage. I'm just going to say cleavage. And know the creepy manager.
Hey, dye your hair black and
No,
the job is yours.
now I bet they're actually run by, like, more progressive.
AI robot.
No, I was gonna say I could see like the emo chick who still likes dressing that way from the 2000s being like, this is the only place I can dress like this, or like LGBTQ, you know what I mean, like you can be whoever you fucking want in Hot Topic. So I could definitely see it being probably a place
whoever you want in a Hot Topic.
I think that's true though, and I really do, and I think that probably has actually pushed out the creepy, 9 Inch Nails manager. That's my theory.
I like that. It's a good theory.
You know what? That's my homework. I'm gonna go walk in a Hot Topic.
How many Hot Topics are near me? Okay, got 3.
A lot.
Yeah, Hot Topics near to you.
A lot, dude. I really think there's more than you think. Because I think now they're basically like they sell. They've got in the back. I bet they've got like a fucking wall of pop, whatever.
Oh sure.
That's what they are. They're not. They're not music and culture. Well, culture, yes, but much more generic. Forms of collectibles and culture. Guys,
do they fill in behind the Spirit Halloweens that go in?
What?
Do they backfill a Spirit Halloween?
They could. I wouldn't be surprised if they were owned by the same company, to be honest with you.
And they just trade off space.
I mean,
8 months.
If it works for the real estate. Hey, we got all this backstock for the Hot Topic, this or that. Put it in the Spirit Halloween. Guys, has this week been funny?
Maybe.
Rick and Morty's dead.
That answers your question right there.
I don't know. We'll see. Whatever.
We'll wait for the reviews to come out.
Well, the beautiful thing about this kind of podcast, doing it every day, no one's going to remember. They would only just hear it now and then yell about it or something. Like,
I got to tell you, I don't remember.
I feel like maybe I've just been angry and not funny. I don't
Sometimes
know.
anger is funny.
Well, good. Let's get through it though. We got 5 minutes left. Last thing, supergroup Atoms of Peace on this day in 2013 releases their only record. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't great.
Yeah,
it was okay. I was actually surprised how unintrusive, because Flea.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, on this, like, it was more bass forward, but he actually played bass on the last Bright Eyes record, right?
Oh yeah.
And I was just surprised that it wasn't overpowering.
Yeah.
And like, which just shows, like, I guess, hey, he's a professional musician, man. He knows his lane and where he needs to be with his
Sure,
instrument.
but come on.
Well, that's, here's again, bingo card. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but this, I've seen interviews where they were like, they wanted to ask him, like, they wanted some form of slap bass.
Yeah.
Hear it in the background now. On the record, and he did it, and it is like, it's a little slap bass solo that is very slow, but I mean slow. It's with the tempo,
right?
And it works. It's fun, whatever. But yeah, so they knew that they had Flea there, and they wanted Flea to do something, but it's just so random.
Yeah,
and that's obviously because the drummer, like their touring drummer, is the drummer in Queens of the Stone Age, and so it's just they're huge.
Yeah, that was a real fucking treat when we saw them.
It was. I loved when the drummer came out and he was sound checking and people were like, "Song for the dead," and he was like, "I got you. Thank you." Even though he didn't write those drums,
right?
Whatever. That was Dave Grohl. All right, turning 49 today, Ali Larder. I thought it was Lautner, but I guess it's Larder. I thought it was Lautner. Anyway,
you're thinking of Taylor Lautner.
There you go. There you go. Thank you. You're absolutely correct. Oh,
Team Jacob.
Taking sides. Well, we were talking about werewolves
very
earlier.
thirsty.
That's the movie that introduced wanting to fuck werewolves, and that was like 2007, man. So it's building.
And ever since then, there's been werewolf erasure everywhere I fucking look.
Well, that movie might also
fuck Blade.
That movie might have also like got us a little. It might have been obnoxious. I think it killed vampires for a couple of years too, but they're back hard
with a vengeance.
There we go. Thank you. I was gonna say it. You said it for me.
The only vampires I like are from Jim Jarmusch.
Oh yeah. Only Lovers Left Alive. That is a great one.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see.
Haven't seen it.
Oh man. Okay, one of my beloveds. I wish I could go back to I don't know what year, 81, maybe 85. I don't know. Turning 77 today, Bernadette Peters. Beautiful, sings great. Sunday in the Park with George.
Into the Woods.
She also Into the Woods, the stage production of it that was filmed, and you can probably find on YouTube for free or something. She also has large breasts, so that's good too. That works.
We're a fan of those.
Did she play? Was she in Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Was she
Wait, no.
wife?
Wait, is that right?
maybe?
I don't know. You might be. We both might be mixing up
Okay.
her makeup from like Into the Woods and stuff. I check on that though.
I am.
Because that may be very true. But Bernadette Peters. I mean, she's also like what was the Steve Martin? The Jerk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one she was in with him. But she's been in a bunch of shit. But she is mostly known as like a Broadway actress and singer and stuff, and working with Sondheim and all that. So I'm just kind of nerding out. But she's also gorgeous. So I'm a little obsessed. Let's see. Turning 47, Jeffrey Arend. You would know him in the back of the car of Super Troopers.
Freaking out, man.
Freaking out. You are freaking out, man. Classic. All right, 1 minute left. Bobby J. Thomas. Oh yeah, he was the little kid in Role Models. What else was he in? Because
Get me some orange juice and none of that from concentrate shit, bitch.
Ben Affleck.
Fred Claus.
There was
Ben Affleck.
what did he first? I think he was. There was just something.
He was in the Tracy Morgan show.
Okay.
He was in.
okay.
He had his own show. It was like
I just
Bobby's Life or something like that.
I was just trying to remember what led him, because I remember seeing Role Models, but he got that role because like he was in something else, and I just don't remember.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up later. It doesn't matter. All right.
Fred Claus.
I do love Fred Claus.
I don't know if that was it, but I don't think I've seen Fred Claus is the problem.
You're not missing much.
I
Paul
believe it.
Giamatti plays.
I do love
Santa
Paul
Claus.
Giamatti. Born on this Day Not Dead. Gilbert Gottfried, R.I.P. Born on this Day, also not dead. We opened with partially some audio from him too. Charles Durning. Yeah, just a combination of some great actors from